I hope you're happy to see this. It's time to get started. First up, Colyn versus CustomKristoff. Without further ado, let us begin. So we're going to run through this tournament as quickly as we can, and then we will broadcast every match in top 8.
You have no place in the new age. Prepare to be extinguished.
Who will come out on top?
Okay,
Ready.
so we have Gamora and Dante on the left, and on the right we have Thanos and Sigma. As a Sigma main, I'm always happy to see people rep the big man, so hopefully he and Thanos can overcome Dante and Gamora. A strong team indeed, and already Colyn is getting started with the slash juggles. I haven't seen those in a while. Yeah, I don't see loops from Gamora with the sword. I think we see them with the guns. The gun loops are very common with Gamora. But all the same, it's doing the job. Thanos is a high health character, but you wouldn't know how quickly he's getting nuked right now. So that's an interesting combo from before. I wonder if that's optimal. So I don't see many Gamora players, particularly Tyson, use that particular setup. But hey, it's working. It could also be something that helps Dante doesn't have to chase after people or potentially lose juggle points, because when they're airborne, the stun can deteriorate quicker. So it might be because of Gamora hitting them lower on the ground. Because they are out of the air, it allows Dante to set up better. Anyway, as I was explaining that, it seems like CustomKristoff is turning this around. By the way, that jump heavy kick up down lingers quite some time, so tagging from it while it's still going on is not the worst idea, and I think someone's about to die. This is a big birthday present. And Gamora is not quite down, she fell out. So I think he wanted to get Gamora in that blast too. Gamora was too far away, or too close I should say. A little bit behind, Sigma kind of pushes her bucks forward a bit. Still going on, getting locked down. This time, Gamora is down. There is no chance to pop the Soul Storm. CustomKristoff is up 1-0.
Stylish.
No one can match my power.
These early parts of the tournament, my focus is typically split between the bracket and the match. So once we get to top 8, it should be a lot more clear for me. We have 12 people entered today, so it should not take too long to get to top 8.
Ready.
And if we start running low on time, I'll probably have people who haven't showed up yet. By the way, this is run on my personal Discord, XWires, and when I get used to NYCFurby for the YouTube upload, I'll be sure to drop a link to the Discord. So if you want to join the Xbox Marvel Infinite tournaments, you will have a way to do so, because I run the personal Discord once again. Good job getting out of the way of the big nunchucks. So I usually see Dante open up with something that's not that, usually guns. Dante has really good normals in general. So he can firm and even the anti-air, just like his buttons. Not every character has reliable anti-airs with their buttons in this game, but Dante's one because his buttons are so fast and they're so big. Uh-oh. Yeah, I was wondering, somebody got saved, you saw them. There was like a scramble there with the active switch. They realized they're that high in the air, so might be going for one of those active switch bump-ins that start combos. Alright, now Dante's used the zoning, and he's using the $1 million the way to paralyze Thanos there, and opened up. Good job with the overhead from Gamora. Oh no, you missed the buffer. Yeah, for characters with slower activating normals, it's easy to kind of botch your special attack buffers. That happened a lot to me yesterday playing someone, because I'm a Hawkeye Sigma player. Ah, nice. So, with the way guarding works this game, in that situation, pretty easy to kind of walk across it. Oh, big call out! Thanos with teleport one too many times, and Gamora called him out with EP. And Thanos is in big trouble right now. And with the way Gamora deals damage, she might be able to take him out here. Which is close. No, it's alright, he's burning it. He is cashing out his resurrection to make sure Thanos stays down, because there is not a soul stone on the other side of the screen. Be up to Scylla to finish all his lumps. It's a big life lead, but it's going to dissipate pretty quickly. It's hit by stuff like that. The setup going to... Oh! That's just a little cancel right there. Up, overhead, but no follow-up. That's unfortunate. Pop of the storm. And, yeah, thankfully that flame was there to keep Dante from capitalizing off that throw. Alright, got something, but not enough stun. Still not enough stun. Blocking the ice. The storm is running out. He had a full storm, or finally got some, oh, but not enough time to cash out into the level 3. I don't, yeah, not quite. What's it gonna be? A throw, that's nice, okay. So because Soul was cast out early, that's gonna happen. But if you're not careful, you're gonna get blasted. What a bust out from Colyn. Man, that's rough. It's not impossible for Sigma, but he needs to take out Dante. Dante is such a good combat character, and even if Gamora was whiffing, she still had enough stun to get that follow-up slash, and the game is tied at 1.
Eliminating a target, that's my job.
Good stuff from Colyn.
Ready.
Okie dokie.
Fight.
So, going in with the straight divide right out of the gate, not the worst idea, has a lot of armor. The most annoying thing for me as a Sigma player, if I'm playing on point like these days, is if someone tries to crowd me before the fight is officially started, I get kind of nervous, and his parry does not come out very fast, and his buttons aren't that great either. And his straight divide has a lot of startup. But if they're kind of back away and they're like this feet or farther, not the worst idea. Oh, what an overhead! Just a big smack, and that, oh, you missed a follow-up, that stinks, but that was pretty crazy. That's interesting. So Infinity Cap, one of the competitors is playing Destiny 2. So if someone could tell him to stop that and actually get on, I appreciate it, because if not, I'm going to DQ him if he's still doing that by the time Jako Man, who faced the winner of this, is his set. So let Infinity Cap know that, HulkPolan, if you can. Anyway, I love Destiny 2, but it is model time. If you are entering a tournament and you're playing Destiny 2 instead and you don't answer the call, then that's on you. And right now it's on, whoa, there we go, I was thinking about that. Yeah, many Sigmas, myself included, does like to use that instant down divide. And I was waiting for it with how grounded Dante was. So, a lot of players tend to super jump against Sigma since he is a somewhat Street Fighter-sized character of how he controls his spacing. His main thing to deal with super jumps is usually the Reflect Magnum, as well as high arc divides. And straight divide has, at least the light version, has some pretty good height, but it's more like a DP, and you gotta be careful chasing after people in the air with that since it has a lot of recovery. Colyn is now up 2-1. But yeah, let Infinity Cap know it's time for him to play his set. Because I saw him in the lobby earlier when I was getting set up. By the way, happy daylight savings time, everybody. We had an extra hour to set this up thanks to the clocks moving backwards. So that gave me some time to get some liquid in my system, get some food, lift some weights, have a good time before we buckle down for some Mahvelous meetings. Colyn is on set point. Let us see what Kristoff has to say about that. There's the teleport. And, oh, okay. Oh no, he got one, but not the one he needed. So yeah. Point character came in to save the day. Oh no, not quite the reflection needed, sadly. Guns a-blazing, looking like a Judas Priest song. Launch out. There's that teleport, and rather than go for follow-up on his own, he decided to summon Sigma as soon as he was active on their side. That way he doesn't worry about startup or anything like that. Just immediately say, alright, there it is, and then freeze, active switch. unfortunately, Dante is enjoying a birthday gift. The gift card continues to increase in value as Gamora just lights it up, still charging on that gift card. What are you buying with that gift card? Is it Bed Bath & Beyond? Like Regina Lottery right now. Oh, there you go. It's gonna pop out, and yeah, not quite enough. Good job, Dante, away that freeze. Oh no! Caught up way up high. Struck by lightning, and a big smackdown thanks to Thanos' teleport. He can capitalize off that. No one can with that lightning bolt. Nice. Good. Good switch. Wonderful stuff. And that is going to hit. This match has been turned on its head. It was looking all Colyn for a bit, but you had to. There was no way we were going to survive that. Popping off and trying to keep. Oh, he caught him! I wasn't sure. I was thinking that, but I forgot when that thing goes forward, that is fully invulnerable. That was crazy. And that could be the end. What an amazing reaction from Colyn. Yeah, won't make a difference. He's going to pop the storm. He has to. There is no choice at this point. But Gamora can play keep away pretty effectively in this situation. An air throw finishes it. Colyn moves forward 3-1. All right, next up, I would like Colyn and Jako Man.
Target. That's my job.
Ready.
Alright, whatever, I'll fix it afterwards. This is going to be Jako Man and Colyn. I will fix the scorecard after this particular game because I was focusing on the bracket. Anyway. So it's... Wait. Man, Jako Man, I would appreciate if you played for you. Got it. Alright. So I asked Jako Man when this started if he could play Ryu, but I did tell him to just kind of feel things out, and if you can handle things appropriately, you can do Ryu. But he said because there's money on the line, he'll play his main team most likely, which is Jako Man, famous Ghost Rider Nemesis, Monster Motors Incorporated, and there is Nemesis trying to sell those seatbelts. You see the dirty noodles there, those are the seatbelts I mentioned earlier. I've heard guys call them dirty noodles. I like calling them seatbelts because it's Ghost Rider as his partner, Ghost Rider's motorcycle. They're very fleshy, filthy, poison-filled seatbelts, but all the same, they are seatbelts nonetheless. So buckle up, it's going to be taken for a ride. And yes, that pun was very much intentional. This is rough for Colyn. What a start. Ah, a little bit of rose ball right there. And there's the overhead. That big whip is an overhead, and it's quite deadly. Ghost Rider in this game is a lot more viable than he might have been in Ultimate 3, thanks to the active switch system allowing him to use all those big normals as tag options. His assists were pretty limited in Ultimate 3, in my opinion, especially compared to this game. Ghost Rider got a big benefit thanks to the system of the stones and the active switch.
Ready. Fight.
Sorry about that. There we go. And I gotta swap the name as well. No worries. Jako Man is just going ham right now. Also, I heard that Minicap is playing right now, so I guess he will be playing a bit later. Yeah, I just actually DQ'd Minicap, so I'll have to fix that score being he joined as I was doing that. Just in the nick of time, right? Alright, signs of life from Colyn. He definitely needed this. He got a little bit whacked that last game, but that's why the first three. Things can be quite explosive here in the world of Capcom Infinite, so that's why you have an extra game to feel out the opponent and figure out what you gotta do. Take out Nemesis, not the worst idea, because that takes away a lot of the good bugs out. And he's cashing out. I don't... Yeah. Not gonna kill, but he has to get Nemesis out of there in a bad way. Alright, Nemesis is out. The good news is, he recovers all that red health. It's still a big jump. What a slash! There are those big buttons I was talking about. My goodness. What a blast from Colyn, and that is finally got lucky. Good air throw. Man, things are looking all Jako man, and as I stated, because this is a first 3 type of game, the momentum can shift very quick. Whoa, what a big blast! What a Soul Surge! And because Soul Surge destroys armor, those big swings from Nemesis aren't going to work the same they would otherwise. What a big blast. Still going on. Alright, that's big. So Nemesis, he has fantastic defense, but his solo damage isn't the best. That's why I would like to see Ryu, as he has a little better solo option than Nemesis, off more practical conversions. That being said, Nemesis is a lot more practical in general. Even if his solo damage isn't the best, he still has lots of use in a tag game like this. A lot more practical for you, who is very much an expert level character. That's putting it nicely. So right now, Nemesis is trying to make it happen. Big blast. There is that big smackdown. It's yeah, you gotta pop out. And amazing how he still had enough for a full resurrection. Oh, that's it. That is it. He's got the time. That's done. Wow. Excellent use of Nemesis' unique juggles to keep Dante from blasting out.
You have challenged my
I always love those rocket loops, though. Those are fun.
and lost.
Anyway, I did tell Jako man it'd be neat if Ryu of all characters won a Marvel event in our Turret Shield. That would just blow everyone's minds. Nemesis is one of few because Nemesis is a very strong character. But all the same, we'll see how Jako man feels. That being said, because Jako man won, he can't switch characters now. So don't think I'm trying to coerce you, Jako man. I'm just playing around. Do what you gotta do to win. Hashtag just win, baby. If your Ryu's not ready yet, don't put him in. It's fine. Thanks, you guys, for letting me update the bracket. I think that's why they were letting me do the update the bracket and also to update the scoreboard. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. I was, so with the Windows port of this game, I've said this before, what happens is, you will click out of the window, you get that weird, pause screen. That doesn't happen with the Steam version that I used to run Mahvelous on. But that being said, the Microsoft version does have cross-play with the Windows 10 version, which I'm using right now, and the Xbox One version. So that broadens the player base considerably. That's why you're seeing a lot of players you don't normally see at the Marvel events, because there's a lot of Latin American players here who don't play on PS4, but play on Xbox and Windows 10. So a whole new world of dedicated players and unique play styles here at Mahvelous being free to enjoy on Psycho Blue 9 on Twitch and NYCFurby on YouTube. If you guys are enjoying the show, it looks like Colyn's trying to turn this around. Oh no! So right now this is a big bust out, and it's not quite. Not quite. I'm surprised he didn't go for a fire tornado there and try to, there he is. Oh, actually, you're right, I forgot, because of how long the stun is, because he was knocked down so long, you really need it. Yeah, Dante's down. Whip it good, whip it good. And once you get too complacent, there might be... Didn't even need it, though. Whip it good, whip it good. As a reminder, both Ghost Rider and Nemesis level 3s are throws, so you can't combo into it like you normally would. You might not need to. That's done. That is done.
Combo KO.
What optimization. Jako, man, takes it 3-0.
Impressive.
I know, right, Godfist? Hopefully we'll see Ryu at least once in this turn.
Ready.
Alrighty, here we go. So it's going to be Io de Scylla with Spider-Man Chun-Li as per usual, and HulkPolan is going to be Hawkeye Hulk. I completely forgot from last time that Kabak and HulkPolan share an account. So even though you see Kabak 420, this is not Kabak 420. This is HulkPolan. Uh-oh. Were you swinging? Yeah, I figured not. Yeah, I know when you're playing Hawkeye and you're throwing out arrows and just starting to turn your brain off, having a Maximum Spire to face is so demoralizing. This little combo right there. You know what happens? You just stand still and just go for the ice poison move. So that's a lot more optimal, and it sets up way more stuff in the corner for Hulk and Hawkeye. Not quite. Oh no, you missed it. You got poisoned though, so... No! Sandwiched! How unfortunate! And all that fun! Spider-Man's so much fun in this game, too. Ooh, that... Oh, goodness, that float over. Felt my life flash before my eyes. I'm not even playing.
Can't fail now!
Alright, so... I'm bleeding, why Elvis isn't playing. He said he is eating and taking a smoke. No worries. Well, if you don't want to play, I won't bother you. It's fine. Thank you for tuning in anyway. That's weird. Usually, that's better tracking, but maybe because of how the tag worked, it didn't track the same. I don't know. Usually, that's a little bit more on the button than what it was. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm getting nervous. I thought I was going to say something about Chun-Li dashing in and catching, but... Hashtag, where's my hurt box? Poland's up 1-0. How you doing, Thrag? Good to see ya. Looking at the chat.
Ready.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? You're about to be DQ'd now. That didn't mesh rhythmically at all, so I probably read that wrong in the mad scoop. You can click this window so we can get back without that stupid menu pause screen we had earlier. Yeah, gotta watch your head, and there we go. Yeah, I was saying, Hawkeye needs to do more defend the skies. When he's doing those trap arrows, when he has to think about it, that's when you have to go for the arrow range to keep your head protected. Or forward heavy punch would be more upward angled arrow. Either way, Spider-Man got in, Hulk is here now, and Chun-Li is giving him the hard buff. Chun-Li is another character who is super fun in this game. She has like, so her spinning bird kick is a Tatsu, her fireball is a classic fireball motion, and her up kicks are down, down, like the DP's Akatsuki Blitzcom. So she is, by definition, a Shoto in Marvel's Capcom Infinite. How about that? They had Chun-Li Ryu so often paired together in promotional artwork that she outright became a Shoto just like Ryu. And right now, Green Goblin heard something about pairing and said, we can't have any of that. Anyone smashes pairing is definitely Green Goblin. And his son Kindred, since the whole point of that Kindred storyline was Mephisto to further break up Peter and Mary Jane. So yeah, shouts to the Osborn family, the shipper killer. We don't do ships here, we just sink them.
Here we go. Here we go.
Nice, good air. So yeah, when you're throwing those arrows, even the light ones, just one confirm will spell doom if you have meter to get the Gimlet arrow as well, Sagittarius arrow. Something that annoys me about that laser arrow is it's really hard to combo from, but it's that high. Alright, there you go. So he got him. He got him. That's stuck. I think Hawkeye's down. Hawkeye's not getting back up. That's done. Good call out. I was saying earlier that's a problem with Hawkeye when he gets brainless with those big arrows. Oh no, you missed the follow-up! Got a little bit of pick-me-up there. And lucky for Hulk, Chun was still swinging, got hit big time. Look at this big damage. Oh no! Got caught low! Yeah, not quite enough. Sadly, Hawkeye is still down. It is now Scylla's turn to pop the Soul Storm. We'll see if that might do it. That actually might do it. It's gonna bounce back. Level 3. There you go. Bounce back level 3, and Scylla has tied it. It's now tied at 1. I know, right? So good. Yeah, Godfist. As a Hawkeye main, there are sadly many counters to Hawkeye. Otherwise, I wouldn't just be commentating. I'd be playing it too, and maybe doing a bit better than I normally do when I play Marvel. But yes, there are definitely counters to Hawkeye, and it is being used to its maximum effectiveness as Scylla has tied it at 1. Wonderful maximum spider callout when Polan was getting a little bit too automatic with those arrows.
Ready. Fight.
Anyway, so yeah, swooping in, and now, so I see Jeff in the chat saying once Hawkeye has someone in his face, a problem. Thankfully, there was an action switch right into the bomb arrow, so that stopped a lot of that momentum. And Spider-Man has to work his way in all over again. Got like a little air dash. Oh, caught him again! What a call out! Read like a book. Don't use Spencer against Hawkeye or Ryu. I don't know. I don't like facing Spencer. Actually, no, because Hawkeye's crouch jab is really fast. Actually, might do something against the armor piercer when I think about it. Just because of how fast his crouch jab is. Hawkeye has a really godlike crouch jab in Marvel Infinite. So if you are someone who has to deal with someone pressuring you and you're Hawkeye, crouch jab isn't the worst idea. And it's pretty easy to confirm as well. Like, you can just link it over and over again, then get confirmed. His other buttons reach pretty far as well. Got him. Oh, Hulk came in to take a save, but that's the best idea. Alright, he got away. Magic Pixel. No, he chipped out. He's not getting out of that. That slow-moving web ball, but not quite timed the correct way. Colyn has popped the Soul Storm, so Hulk is back. We'll see how much longer. Oh, you missed it! Why did that not hit her? That was in perfect position. Oh my goodness, this drove me nuts yesterday. I was playing my friend in Infinite. He plays Jedi Dante, and it felt like everything went over his character's head, even moves that shouldn't. That is rough. That stinks. He made the right call. But because those hurt boxes don't look like what they actually are, that gimlet completely misses mark, even though on paper it should not have. And that spelled doom for HulkPolan. Scylla is making the Marinas proud and is right now up 2-1. The bot is Broken Raisin Brand, so I will link the bracket momentarily. See, I have a really crappy bot. My bot never links the bracket, and it never links the Matcherino, but it will censor you constantly, even for words that should not be censored. So this bot is kind of like those teachers that never give you credit but only give you shame. They only know just, yes, I'm using Nightbot. And Nightbot is why I don't use it anymore, because Nightbot never works the way I want it to.
Here we go.
Thank you for the update, Colyn. I will update the bracket after this match. Not even the S word. I've seen it censored darn before. That's why I stopped using it. Never uploaded the bracket. Never used the Max Burrito. It would only do like it would only censor you and never help you. He was like a really crappy teacher who only knew how to yell at kids rather than actually help them.
Here we go.
And I had more than enough about that when I was an actual teacher many years ago. Anyway, speaking of teachers, Spider-Man and Chun-Li are trying to teach HulkPolan a lesson. After all, Chun-Li is an officer, and Spider-Man is a former teacher himself. He was a science teacher at his high school back in the 2000s. Hulk, however, is being a rather naughty individual, just blasting away with his level 3. Hulk's level 3 is really good in this game because it is not a cutscene super, which means you can happy birthday it. And that makes it quite useful. And you can tag cancel a lot easier than low level 3s. I appreciate the guys for the bot advice. I will investigate that later. Thank you. So, yeah, I lost track of my train of thought. Sorry about that. Yeah, with HulkPolan, he has popped the Soul Storm, and he has a pretty big deficit. The Storm's done, yeah. I think Kabak caught him. No, he didn't. A little bit too far away. And he just ran right into the bomb arrow. That sucks for Chun-Li. Good news is she'll do lively. Bad news is, looks like HulkPolan's in a good rhythm of when she wants to try and air dash away from all this mess. And as he is doing this, he's just... Right, he's not building bar. Alright, let's go for it. Maximum lameness. Zoning does indeed exist, and zoning is an art form here on Crosswires. I do love me some zoning. I don't care what the internet says, zoners are pure. More, for me, anime games are zoning. And when I see zone like that, I definitely feel good watching it. Mwah. Work of art. What a lovely example of zoning in modern fighting games. Uh-oh. He caught somebody. Yeah, not the right one. Level 3s only work on the point. That's the reason why Hulk's level 3 is so good. Cutscene supers only work on point characters. So because Hawkeye was on the way out, that level 3 didn't work the way that Scylla would have wanted. What's that going to be? Sandwich. Oh, crossed up with the Kosho! I knew there was going to be a setup of some kind, but when I saw Spider-Man push Chun-Li forward a bit, that's when I knew, alright, you're getting hit by that. That was wild. HulkPolan will be going to losers as Io Scylla makes the Marinas proud. Moves forward 3-1. Yeah, I know Godfist. In Cross Tekken it works like that, but not Marvel. That's weird. Don't worry about it. We'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll play some winners in the meantime. Them I can account for.
Introduce.
Ready.
Alrighty, so we have Scylla on the left and Jako Man on the right. I do hope we get some Ryu, at least once, but if not, we got Nemesis. I like me some Nemesis too. Jako Man, Jako-mania. He is all about Marvel Infinite. In fact, I have called him the Bass of Marvel's Capcom Infinite in the past. It is time for him to do what he does best. Play some Marvel and win some games. Marvel, baby. And right now, it's time for Jako-Man to run wild. Let's see what Scylla has to say about that. These setups that Jako-Man has are ridiculous. But they're not ridiculous in the traditional Marvel sense, where it's just a ton of hits coming at you a million miles an hour. No, this is practical mix. He's not doing the Space Stone stuff. He's not doing your Reality Stone mess. He's not going crazy with power surges. No. He's just going to tell you from place to place and make you guess which way to block. And you're going to guess wrong. Look, she's just getting hit. She's still getting hit. Hop between a rock in a hard place. And right now, that rock might actually be a tombstone as both characters are sent to their grave in short order. Jako Man up 1-0.
Amazing.
You have challenged my Hellspawn power and lost.
The bracket does not work. That you can keep spamming that, it's never gonna come up. The bot is dead. Okay. Looks like we're figuring it out. Why did this not change? Oh, yeah, if I change the score, it's just gonna shut off, so I'll have to change the score after this game. Alright, finally we're getting some stuff going. Scylla having a much better game to start. What a combo. I've never seen that loop before. That's pretty sick. What a secret from Spider-Man, ending with that big air suit from Chun-Li. Where are you blocking? Where are you going? You have no choice but to act counter. Oh, no, he got away. No, Ghost Rider is down. Wow, what a turn of events. I said earlier, it's Marvel, baby. It's first and 3 for a reason. Just when you think the first game is set the tone, the next game changes the script on you. Woo! I do love me those Spider-Man stuff. I wonder how long. So when Spider-Man lands a... Oh, no, I got hit one way out as well. I got my tongue twisted there. Even I'm getting mixed right now. Oh, no. Must be pressing on the way down. It's gonna be rough. All his lonesome is rough. He's getting... That's weird. What happened? I'll have to watch that again. I thought Nemesis was gonna get hit by that, but alas, look what damage that did. That turned the whole tide around. Good news is, if Nemesis does manage to shut out one of these characters, the storm will bring them right back. Nah, it's a little bit too much stun there. Alright, you caught him. So now I need a setup to lock them out. Let's see what happens. Got one, got the bow. It's just that the storm lasts so long, and because Nemesis is so low on health, Scylla is not really pressed to end this early. So the only way to end this is to make sure one of them goes down. And it's not going to be either of them. Because I think Nemesis is down instead. Bring... Oh. That's the second time that's happened. What's going on? Why does that keep happening? That is so weird. Maybe he blocked it? I don't know. But... Oh no, that was a chance! That was the end! That's a cancelable move, too! Like special cancel, not just super cancel, because now Scylla has no bar at all. The problem is, if you're gold reflected, then you got him. A little bit too low on the ground, because Peter is so much smaller than Nemesis. Scylla takes a nail biter of a game and ties it at 1. Spider-Man, New York's greatest limbo champion.
Ready. Fight.
Anyway. So apparently Giovas and Colyn has not taken place yet, so that's going on right now. So we're in winner's side, top 8. This is winner's semis. Loser's side, top 8, has not yet been finalized like you're really suspecting. Alright, so here we go. Oh, okay, I was waiting for someone to get hit, so Nemesis caught him with that big active switch. Going to save his bar, not the worst idea. Goes for the reset and gets it! There you go! That's like some day 1 stuff there. I used to do that a lot when I played Nemesis. The day 1 reset. Caught him. Yeah, that thing has a good deal of priority. It's like Nemesis swings, but half the height. Hey, No Say Esculo. We've been waiting for you, but it's been so long, I think I DQ'd you. Sorry. I think it was like an hour and a half before in here. A little late. It's an hour and a half in, man. The time passed. Sorry. We had to keep this thing going. Anyway. So, right now, Jako Man has confirmed that's probably the end of Chun-Li, at least for now, because as a reminder, there is a Soul Storm brewing. And you're going to pop it as soon as you get in. So, let's see what Scylla does with it. Are you going to cash out quickly so you can protect Chun-Li, or are you going to try and get the damage in? Looks like the latter. It's going to work out a little bit. Good job stopping it. As we seen earlier, that Soul Surge will stop armor in its tracks. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, I was unsure with how he was floating upwards, but thankfully the fourth hit caught him. Oh no, tried dashing in, but only ran into Ghost Rider. Goes for the reset and gets it! Finishing it in style. Jako Man is up 2-1. Yeah, I appreciate you being understanding, No Say Esculo. Hopefully you can make it next time. Yeah, we gotta keep this thing going.
Ready.
Okay, so Jako Man is on set point. He is one game away from going to winners finals. Let us see what happens here. Alright, let's see what happens. Got it. And maybe... Yeah, I was unsure, like, what's gonna happen there, because, Jigman's done it a few times, so I was wondering if maybe Scott's getting wise to it, but, got hit anyway, and, yeah, your buzz out's not gonna help you. I thought you should go for up kicks. Got hit by the very last hit of those swings. Surprised by that. Maybe, she got swept up by, Ghost Rider's low attack. Is it worthwhile to frequently... if you can do it effectively and frequently, then there's no reason not to. Like, there is zero benefit from, there's zero benefit from not doing it. So it's more like a bonus for advancing guarding properly. It's not like there's a lot of bait that would really, deter you from doing it that a regular advancing guard wouldn't give you. Okie dokie. So, Jako Man setting up shop, and there is no Storm to save Spider-Man. She's up to finish off on her own. Goes for that. Nobody home. Oh! Tried to active switch in, but Chun-Li said, no, I'm still catching something. Unfortunately, Ghost Rider said, that's nice, I got this. Come get run over. Jako Man moves forward 3-1.
Cool.
You have challenged my Hellspawn power and lost.
Colyn, go into the Discord and face... Go face Giovas.
Be held responsible when you get hurt.
All worlds have such fools who call themselves heroes.
Nice to see something other than training stage being. And because I have me one of those lovely RTX graphics cards, this stream can take it. So enjoy some of these gorgeous non-training mode stages for Marvel's Capcom Infinite. We are here in New Metro City, where there has been devastation thanks to Jedi and his soul symbiote. Yes, that is a thing, and yes, I do love me some Jedi. We haven't seen him on Mahvelous in quite some time, though. And my local Marvel player is a Jedi Dante player, so maybe once I get him on one of these things, and he can maybe share a stream with me because he lives across the street from me, so I can invite him over just like HulkPolan and Kabak have done. Anyway, so we have Captain Marvel. I remember this now. This was from last time, and that should be up on our Turocino shortly. We had a Captain Marvel player and a Captain America player. I do love me some Carol. It would be nice if Carol won an event, though. I haven't seen Carol really win much, even though I think he's a pretty decent character. Anyway, got the frisbee and what are you doing swinging? Great power surge from Captain Marvel. Both caps have great benefit from the surge because Captain America and Captain Marvel rely on using their interesting trajectories to catch people off guard, and they have a lot of frame advantage. So when you think it's your turn, it's really not, so you get surge in the face, and both of them get free falls off that surge. So I really want to see those KOF short hops as well. Captain America is a really good character when it comes to those short hops. There's a lot of benefits, but he actually has some pretty optimal combos from the KOF short hops that only work with the short hops. And right now, it looks like Kristoff doesn't know how to deal with this, but getting this big happy birthday might help. Slash, 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 slash. Get that, and not enough time to get the level 3. Maybe we're trying to get the double slap instead to make a happy birthday. Unfortunately, bounces down for the count, but she popped another storm. Just when you think it's over, it starts all over again. The clouds weren't entirely parted. Flash? No, he recovered in time. No worries. You gotta be careful when you're doing the caught with the frisbee from behind this time, and that's gonna be the end. Infinity Cap is up 1-0.
Great. For people, for justice, I will fight.
I drink some water there. I was feeling my tongue go.
Ready.
Yeah, there we go. Clear my throat again. That way I can actually use these constants appropriately. Yeah, that's why I said, Jako Man, it never uses the right stuff. It only gives you the bad stuff. Jako Man, if I clicked out right now, the screen would go into the spectator menu. So I will give you that permission after this game, or after this set. So thank you for offering. That's a weird quirk about the Windows version. In case too far away, you get hit by that. Anyway, so that's an interesting little fall right there. I do love me some full screen combos like that. Using Light Shield and then Sigma chases after it. That was a pretty high combo. Yeah, I know, Jako Man, you really affected that as well. Thank you for all the work you do for the Infinite community and the Infinite Street Fighter to clean up all the haters and all of the riffraff. There was a lot of riffraff who did not like this game and just would join streams specifically to disturb them because they had some vitriol in the game, which is, of course, entirely unwarranted when it came down to it. Play what you want, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't want to play it, just don't watch it, but don't come to people's streams and make a mess of things if you feel ways about a certain game. This game is godlike. It does not deserve that vitriol. Oh, nice. Love it. Raw straight divide in the air, and that is going to put Capcom in a bad situation. Now, Thanos has bar, and that's going to finish the job. Oh, fell out! Thankfully, it did not make a difference. Got caught low. How will Captain Marvel figure out a way? Okay, go for the install time. Time for the burp. That's a combo right there. Blitz blow after blitz blow. Powering through.
Reality Stone!
Yeah, that's smart. So use the absorber allows some ability to deal with some of that that spam, not spam, the zoning tools that Thanos and Sigma are using. So you saw she got hit by that arc divide, but didn't really slow her down much. That's really important. No. Alright, this is tight now. I think... Alright, yeah. And the fact that Thanos has this much storm to be rough for Captain Marvel to get away from this. Carol's in trouble. Alright, the install wore out as well. Chip should do it. So, yeah, I figured. I don't know if that was a chip or she tried getting away but got clipped by one of those little arrows. But either way, it is now tied at 1. Carol is really cool. Wouldn't it be nice if we had a Ryu versus Carol in Grand Finals? That'd be something. Alright. I did have a chance to make Jacob Man a mod, so I will do that after this set. Anyway, so we're going back, and it's going to be CustomKristoff, who draws first blood. Nah, a little bit too early, unfortunately. Didn't linger long enough for the round up to happen. Oh, big knee, stand, light kick. And yeah, because of the way stun works, you cannot escape this. Oh no, happy birthday! Carol got opened up by all of the screen clutter. And already Carol is down. Something not gonna happen. He got mixed. Crossed under and caught low. Looks like Street Fighter 5 up in here. Oh, nice, crazy catch. Sigma has a good deal of health though, so he can survive this pretty easily. Launch himself. Hit? Oh no, good teleport. That was neat. Very anime. Yeah, Sigma now is a pretty cool team. They have a special quote together on the select screen as well. Set himself up a parry. So Sigma cannot combo from parry by himself, but his partner can pick it up and get bobs from it that are pretty effective. It just starts up kind of slow, and it activates in a way where Locker just wants to parry. Unfortunate. But so far hasn't really held back Kristoff that much. He is now up 2-1. Where'd he go? Was that 3? Or did he rage quit? Let me invite him back in and see what happens. Yeah, it was 2-1. So let's even get Cap back in here. Yep, there he is.
Who will prevail? Surrender now, or I won't be held responsible when you get hurt.
I will dispose of all you mindless trash.
Who will come out on ready?
Alright. So, blasting off again with the big hypercharging star. As much as I love Straight Divide, it's not going to be eating through that move. That is one of the best bust ups in the game. I'd say the best, period, is probably Zero's Lightning Tornado. I don't know why they gave him that, being he was already so good, but hey, it's Zero. You can never make him too good, because he's going to be too good anyway, so you might as well just go all in with that. Bob right there. I don't see that often. And shoutouts to CustomKristoff for getting these conversions. Those are not easy to pick up. When they fall out of the arc divide like that, they usually run out of stun. So, again, good stuff to him for having the wherewithal to make sure the combo continues even when they fall out of the preferred hitbox area. Yourself, big stomp. Unfortunately for Cap, the brawn character got knocked down by the frisbee. Good evasion. Back and forth we go. Waiting to see who gets the next hit. Excellent blocking, excellent evasion from both players. So far, Kristoff swings based on how he's punishing partners when they leave the field. Oh, back up away, but they're getting follow-ups. Great air-to-air from Sigma. That actually might do it because Cap got hit so much on his way out. That has played a big factor. Now he's back in. Oh, happy birthday time. Carol has managed to active switch right into both villains, and right now the enemy. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's a boost from the Surge as well. Or the Storm, I should say. Big Power Storm. And ending with a free level 3.
I won't surrender.
But there's so much meat to chop through. And now Cap's in trouble because if he gets hit by just one of these things, that could spell doom. Level 3 time. Doesn't need it though. He's saving his bar, saving his Storm. Oh no! Ran out of time for the free level 3. Won't even need it. Now you got full. Not gonna hit. Yeah, she's blocking in place. She needs to. Alright, yeah, she needs this because this is the absorber. She can power through some of those projectiles that Thanos is saving to throw at her in the meantime. And yeah, there we go. Because she's faster now and it has the attack boost. She's down for sure. Alright, pop the Storm. Pop it. There you go. Do not let Sigma pop that reality storm. You're not going to survive it. Big SWAT. Look at this benevolence.
I'm pretty much the boss.
Big Arctic Stomp. Boots made for smashing. Oh no! Got nervous there for a second. Oh, now I'm nervous because you ran out of Storm and now it's time for Sigma to pop his. Have fun just being locked in place. Alright, good. Keep it going as long as you can. Even if you don't kill, you want to burn that reality storm time. Because now a chip or just a stray blast of flame will do it. Kristoff moves forward 3-1.
No one can match my
Alrighty,
power.
so I'm going to DQ more people from the looks of things.
How come I never meet any nice girls?
Uh-oh. I'm clicked out.
There's a bounty on my head. You
There we
trying to
go.
claim it?
Who will come out on top? Ready.
Dante Dorm versus Gamora Dante.
Stop, Dante!
What fell asleep. Alrighty, here we go.
Line him up, try this.
So,
Chronic Dante.
good pressure. SWAT, and there, double axe handle. Dante is a 9,000 health character, so every hit you've got in him is going to clear off his health quite heavily. I'm liking some of the compliments that the Xbox version is getting. Apparently, the Xbox version has less input lag than it is on PS4, which seems to be a very common theme with fighting games in general. I mean, that's been like that's the PS3 era. I was Team Sony just because they had to pay for the online, but now that both of them are paid platforms, I'm definitely Team Microsoft now. Sorry. I didn't see the light until this past gen, the PS4 and Xbox One era. The thing is, Xbox One did not really have many great games. They were all PS4 exclusive. So go figure, the one that'd be better for fighting games was one that didn't have it. Thankfully, we have Marvel's Capcom Infinite to change that. And speaking of being changed, the score has now been changed because Kabak just dropped the perfect on Astral Aurora as I was talking about the wonders of input lag and lack thereof here in the world of Microsoft. For those who see this in our tourist channel, sorry for me being a bit short with some of these players, because usually we have this unpleasantness dealt with earlier in the tournament. but I've had to change scores. I've had to undo brackets. When I DQ people, they say, hey, I've been waiting for you. And then they show up when they need to. Or just nick a time, I should say. You ever been in a tournament it's been like that? That's what happened with me right now. It's annoying, but at the same time, they are showing up. They just need to be vocal about it. Whoa, no, where are you going? That big ice spike has silenced Dormammu. It makes no difference whether you're behind it or in front of Dante. You are getting frozen. And Astral is fixing to drop a perfect right back on Kabak. We'll see if he has a chance. Because Kabak got caught swinging and he got active switched on. So much for that. Oh yeah, I saw that Godfist. Yeah, Godfist was talking about the delays that we had with Yipes and his cannon pursuit for Infinite. But that being said, that's the struggle that TO accepts. So while it is kind of frustrating, at the same time, we do expect it. So don't sweat it. We know we got ourselves into. We just have to make our job a little easier when we can for us. Alright, Kabak has him trapped the corner. Yeah, I'm about to say, I was worried he would have trapped himself in. If you try to cross somebody up in the corner and the box is there and they block it, you are pretty much screwed. Because now you are locked in with them rather than the other way around. Oh no, that's open right up, and that is the end of Dante. And Dante Classic puts the nail in that coffin. Kabak is now up 2-0.
Jackpot! I win again.
And thank you, Godfist, for recognizing the references that I'm making. I was doing the online local a few weeks ago, and I was talking about Ally McBeal, and the only person I was talking about was the host, who's an old man like me. Anyway. Alrighty, so good news is because Storm got hit, that Dark Bolt faded pretty quick, so it didn't really spell too much problems for Astral Aurora. On top of that, you lost the corner, and now you are locked in the corner with them rather than the other way around. Yeah, Dante has 9k. Yeah, Dante is low health because he kind of needs it, to be honest. Because he was just ridiculous in Vanilla for many, many reasons. To help those matters. Yeah, Dante got a page worth of nerfs, but he is still top tier. That's how you know a game is balanced, where you can nerf a character for a page and he's still top tier. But at the same time, everyone else has more of a chance against him. This game is 40 characters deep, and if Jacob Man does indeed show up for you, then it might be 41 characters deep when all said and done. It'd be crazy if you won this thing, but at the same time, do what you gotta do. Hashtag just win, baby. Yeah, I don't want to press Jacob Man too much because I don't know what this commentary. I've already said enough about what I'd like to see, but at the same time, he has a whole bench worth of characters. He has Ultron, he has Ryu, and he will do what's necessary to win. And he is anxiously awaiting the results of this game because he might be the next in line to face Kabak, because right now Kabak is on set point, and Dante is out of chances. Kabak rolls forward 3-0 over Astral Aurora.
What would you like me to burn next?
Okay.
Ready. Fight.
Alrighty, here we go. So, it's going to be Jako Man's Ghost Rider Nemesis versus Kabak, Dormammu, and Dante. It's going to determine who goes to the grand finals on the winner's side. So let us see what Jako Man makes of Kabak. See if Jako Man can run wild once again as he faces someone who has actually won. Yeah, he won the Marvelous means on my own personal channel as Psycho Blue SFXT. So, definitely has what it takes to do great stuff. Yeah, sorry, Dante just had a moment there. Nice. I was waiting for that. That's that unique setup that Ghost Rider Nemesis has. That big fire tornado, and then Nemesis teleports back and forth until something's opened up. Opened up. Looks like Ghost Rider, watch his toes. Big rip, and good follow-up from Dormammu. Got the swoops. Still going strong, still going strong. Could knock him down and had the counter switch. Unfortunately, he did not do so in a way that made him safe. Because, alright, Ghost Rider's out, but Nemesis is still getting bopped. Look at this combo, look at those numbers. Setup, he gets away with his teleport. There is that big jump heavy kick to Nemesis. Whip it good. Yeah, he's yeah. No, he's still, I thought Dante was getting popped, but alas. Once again, whenever Digma's on the screen, my tongue gets tied. Just when you think you have the answers, he changed the question. Watch your B, and he's not going to get it. But he did that purposely to continue this setup. Once again, with Digma, you never know what you're going to get. This might... Yeah, it's going to do it. Digma Man draws first blood, is up 1-0.
Ready.
Fight. See, that's what happens. I went to change the score, but I didn't click on the window fast enough. That window came up. Anyway, so Digman's up 1-0, and he's doing a good job maintaining momentum so far. His combo is going and going. All right, fellas, stun with fixing a B. Good job blocking. Dark hole, and oh no! A little too crazy with those button dashes. He's not even perfectly do much with it. Blocking, over in place, and spells in, and he got the corner. Good positioning from Kabak. Yeah, getting out of there, and Dante is going for the ride. Counter switch. So this is going to be rough. If Nemesis gets stuck in the court, it's a big problem, because there is a spacer away from him, and because Nemesis is so big that he'll have a problem defending himself from those spaces. Alright, now it's Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider can actually fight in the box pretty well, but not when he's swinging and getting punished like that. Uh-oh, Skedaddle, Cadoodle, control and neutral that thin heavy kick. And this is going to suck again. Jako Man can't get anything going right now. Caught something, yeah, the install is in, so it wouldn't make a difference if he did catch Dante at that range. Storm is active. Yeah, I was unsure because that move starts up so quickly. But looks like there's good interrupt there. The thing is, there's so much meat to chop through. Dante is a low health character, but his health is just so much higher right now than either Ghost Rider or Nemesis. They're chasing after Dormammu. Dormammu had none of it. Air to air, no follow-up. Good job getting away from that. Slippery, that time surge. Alright, that should catch it. Oh, counter switch time. Maybe? Yeah, there it is. Locks the box again. He's gotta watch himself now. There you go. That's what I want to see. So, that move is fully armored all the way through. And even though he burned the bar to use it, it did make that move useless. Sadly, not useless enough. Nemesis is likely down. Yeah. So I am not sure how Ghost Rider is going to get out of this one. Let's find out. The good news is Kabak has used that box so much that even if he KOs Dormammu here, it's going to be hard for him to have much time to do much with it. He won't need to, though. The big stinger, and good air throw. Yeah, the big stinger, I thought was going to be the end, but it's done ran out. It's tight right now. I'm trying to think how, yeah. I was waiting for it. I figured he wasn't going to survive that. So, tied at 1. Good stuff, Kabak. Just based on where the momentum was, the fact that it's Dormammu,
I win again.
Ghost Rider doesn't really have... He has to do stuff to Dormammu before Dormammu does stuff to him. I know that sounds pretty obvious, but just based on what Ghost Rider does to pester people, Dormammu has really good tools to deal with it between the dark holes and the pillars. And the fact that he can float over and just hit those angles that Ghost Rider has trouble clearing all on his own without just getting like a straight jump heavy punch. So we're going back. Are we going to see Ryu? Let's find out. This is the first chink in... No, there was a 3-1 earlier, I think, with Jako Man. So this isn't like the first time Jako Man's lost this tournament, I don't think. Let me pull the bracket again. Yeah, EO versus Jako was 3-1, so we'll see what happens here. I know I've been talking about Ryu, and it's not the worst idea. I don't know how familiar Kabak is with the Ryu matchup. I know on paper he's not that great, but Ryu does offer very similar benefit to Nemesis in terms of his bust outs. On top of that, he doesn't have as big of a hitbox or a hurtbox, as that matter, as Nemesis. Which means that if Kabak was to go for those... Alright, stick with Nemesis, never mind. Just needed time to think about it, I suppose. You got that? Darn it! No! No! There you go. Oh goodness. Caught me sleeping there. Even as a spectator, this game keeps you on your toes. Think about games that blow you up in neutral when you're not even playing the game. That is Marvel Infinite Xbox Microsoft version. It's happened to me a few times now, even though I've run a few turns on this platform at this point. Level too high in the air. Nice, good follow from the back. And get that spike down. That is going to hurt a lot, actually. If you're going to kill a character first, be sure to kill Ghost Rider first. Nemesis by himself has a lot of problems clearing these gaps because he has to work so hard to try and get in against characters that can just eat his armor like Dormammu and Dante can. No, that's gone. That's gone. Oh no, he survived! I thought Ghost Rider was dead for sure. Still swinging, still swinging. And yeah, this is tight right now. I thought Kabak had it, but no. Ghost Rider survived by the skin, or the black up skin, he's a skeleton man after all, by the name of his teeth. And that could be the difference maker. Just, watch it, good. Maybe not. I was thinking that would be a good active switch, but didn't really get too much of that done. Good job getting away with that. And he's going to catch Dante on the way out. That's good because everyone would count at this point. This is tight right now. Still anyone's game. Nice, good stuff. That's good. Yep, good. Good stuff. Jigman is now up 2-1.
Ready.
Dormammu.
Fight.
Over here.
Break it up. Dormammu.
He's gonna keep going and then fires forward. He's using the whip right now. Saving his bar is not the worst idea because he had the counter switch and possibly get hit by something. No, wrong side. Very clever with the back to cross up Nemesis like that. So that way Nemesis busts out just charms at the end. Oh, he's got a bar. He's gonna make this hurt. He's building bar, and Dormammu just putting the boot to Ghost Rider. Watch out. Here we go. Stalking flare. Still blocking, but caught low. Watch it. Ah, just ate it that time. Thanks for armor. And got the cross up, but no follow up. He jumped the wrong way. That stings. Stuff, teleport away. Alright, that's a good follow-up though, using the command normal version and then the smackdown. And no, you're too short! There's the big Helmbreaker, and this is likely the end of Ghost Rider. Level 3. Level 3, there you go. Ghost Rider's down.
What's wrong?
Chat right now, currently someone who I DB'd earlier has finally showed up again, but alas, too late. Yeah, it's also too late for Jako Man as Kabak is hiding too. Yeah, XC, if only he picked for you, right?
What would you like me to burn next?
Ready.
Alrighty, we are now tied at 2, it's down the wire. Let's see who moves forward to Grand Finals. Jakomania needs to run wild. It needs to run wild now because Kabak has mania of his own. Nice. Good job going backwards, catching Ghost Rider unawares. Ghost Rider's one to be S over the corner. Look how much damage he's taken already. He's already down. Seriously, hell, hasn't even super burned just yet. Watch it. Nice, good stuff. Good job being away from all that. And smackdown. All right, that's big. That's a big knockdown, and that could start. Never mind, counter switch. It does save your bar, but now you're just gonna have to take this because you already burned counters earlier. Probably gonna be a flame setup coming. There it is. No, he fell out. Don't press anything. Good. No, but at the same time he stopped the fire. The tornado was stopped because level 3 caught him, even though Ghost Rider was not the point character. That first hit will still register, just won't leave the cutscene. And that's what stopped it in its tracks. The unbeatable setup has been beaten in rather unceremonious order. It's not often I've seen that thing beaten when they're not super jumping away, you know? Having it beat on the ground has to be demoralizing. There goes your stun. And you can't quite get either get conversion off those big buttons. That's pretty smart though. Use the rift fully charged to keep paralyzed in place. That's smart. Just keep your turn. Watch your feet again. That is not quite. Didn't even need anything. Caught him again with that big overhead. Once again, Nemesis all on his own, but with that big hurt box of his, it's going to be hard for him to watch his head. Those big swoops, they are very big indeed. And both Dormammu and Dante have great cross-ups. trying to fight his way in using the time surge. It's not unwinnable for Jako, man, but it's not looking rosy. It's gonna keep watching that. And yeah, I figured. As soon as I saw him go airborne with a down raid, I knew the action was coming. There's nothing else to do about it. Still building. He's got a spell coming. And that should be the end. No, not quite. That should be the end. Maybe. No! He didn't get away! And that's gonna burn so much time, too. Oh, he survived it? What? Oh, and a gold reflect seals the deal. Kabak wins 3-2.
What would you like me to burn next?
Battle without limits.
Avengers, defenders,
Ready.
Anyway.
Fight.
So, once again, not Kabak, HulkPolan on the left, and on the right is Giovas and Maton. And that was an interesting trade right there. Yeah, I was talking about how good that tornado was earlier, but nah, bomb arrow beats it. Go figure. Commentator's curse. I have cursed the fiery tornado to a life of destitution and lack of usefulness. Let's see how Giovas' Ghost Rider compares to Jako Man's what you just saw. As HulkPolan throws that little taser ball and is trying to keep his distance, which is not going to happen. Now he is in Ghost Rider's face, only to get opened up with a shotgun to his legs, and there is not enough armor to beat those gunshots. So here comes Dante once more. Up getting away, and watch yourself. There it is. I was waiting for it. Oh, didn't get the follow-up though. That sucks. Going through the tornado again, and he gets opened up. So Kabak is in trouble. You'd think after all the times he ate this move from Jako Man, he's ready for it, but alas. That, or HulkPolan is down for the count. Why am I talking? See, alright, I'm getting confused. Sorry, HulkPolan is not as familiar with this tornado as Kabak is, because even though he is on Kabak's account, he is not Kabak in his adaptations of avoiding Ghost Rider stuff. So I just spoke about him like he's Kabak, even though I said he wasn't. Which means the tournament and all the stuff going on with it has been pretty lengthy. We get better about this. Alright. Yeah, go through. Good. Don't let him just do that for free. That's a hit me please situation. Make the most of it. Colyn is... Got him. That's interesting. Oh no! Got him with the tip of the rain. I was saying earlier, I want to see that rain used more often, because once it's in the air, it's not going to stop until it actually comes down. With the arrow rain, once the animation stops, or rather once the active rain stops, those arrows are set. They're coming down no matter what. Even if Hawkeye gets hit, they're going to come down. You have to interrupt him in the middle of him shooting them for it to actually prevent it from coming down like that.
world
Ready.
Just walking forward menacingly, and active switch in, it still works. Maybe there's a throw coming, I don't know. There's a little opening up there. Nah, not gonna work. Oh, it did! commentator's curse! I did not think that would work at all. I thought it was going to suck the tornado, but no. Gimlet's faster. Unfortunately, he only delayed the inevitable, because now Hulk's got to figure out, did he get him? He did. All the things I didn't think would work are working out great for HulkPolan right now. And the poison. He's got the poison. The only remedy is going to be death at this point. He got away. Interrupt? Yeah, interrupt. I figured. And now Hulk's in trouble. Hey, Mangoose, good to see you. Sorry you couldn't make it today. I see Mangoose is defending the integrity of Xbox because we saw DJ Vets talk about the Xbox lag. But we take that personally around here at Mahvelous. As we should. Even though it is 2021 and console exclusives are mostly a thing of the past, especially with Sony opening their doors to PC ports, we still have console wars, the FGC. And Microsoft versus Sony is one of the oldest known to the FGC since we first had Nintendo to talk about. Colyn has Giovas where he has to burn that soul stone. Let us see if it fares better than it did earlier. Yeah, good job. He had to end it smoothly because the moment that Partner came in, Colyn knew Hulk has got to stop this combo or he's going to get hit by the tornado and then I'm in trouble. Hawkeye tried to do something, but ate a tag team combo instead. And now it's pretty even. Then he uses $1 million to paralyze Hawkeye in place. Hawkeye is down. The thing is, there's just enough storm to do this because there's no power tornado. Never mind. I'm about to say there's no power tornado. Protected easier, but that did not happen. And there is no time for level 3 because he got clipped low. But it doesn't make a difference because now Dante is down. As Hulk puts the rock to him and buries him alive. 2-0 HulkPolan. I know XC loves him some Hulk, so thank you HulkPolan for showing off.
Ready. Fight.
Again, going right in the active switch. By the way, if you didn't know, if you are new to Infinite, you can active switch during that ready fight standoff. If you don't like the character you have on point, you just tag in normally, and that would bring them in before the fight actually starts. But I think Colyn knows that. He's just trying to catch Giovas unawares by doing the active switch shoulder rush and then start a combo that way. By crowding Ghost Rider like that, you leave him with little choice but to either try and break the throw, to go for one of his bust outs, or to prepare for what's to come. That time the Mark there hit it smart. Here comes Dante, but not enough stun to get the smackdown. Colyn is lucky he had enough time for that last poison arrow. Because of that long gap between the ice and the poison, it could have matched out of that ice, and that poison would not have stuck because he would have fallen into. Oh, he still got hit, but thankfully he got hard knockdown, so it didn't bother him that much. That should be the end of Dawn. No! That could have been the end of Dante! Big time! Yeah, I mean, yeah, there could have been a storm coming, but you have enough for a soul storm. We could have blocked him out and ended this. That stinks. I'm assuming he wanted to go for one of those hard to blockables by doing a short hop into jump light kick, but he fought the short hop so he got super jump instead. That stinks. The best laid plans. Alright, make it happen. Make it happen. Because now that it's 2-on-1 with the Soul Storm, that poison can still burn. Unfortunately, Hawkeye got hit with poison already. Did he catch him? Yes, he did. And actually might take him out. That's a lot of damage. Not quite. Shout out to the Hulk's big health pool. Gun to the face. That stings.
One beat down.
Thankfully, Hulk is back up. The nap was not very long. Let us see if Giovas can put it down longer. Have fun trying to get in on this. I've seen what Colyn can do with this particular setup. So, keep blocking. Keep blocking, buddy. Oh no, never mind. Cool. Alright. Thankfully, that meter was running low. Because typically that happens, there's a level 3 coming. Got him again, and HulkPolan wins 3-0.
Good.
Who's next?
I know, Vest. I know. Alright, let us see if you can make the Mariners proud, or the Marinas. I don't know if it's Mariners or just like a really English version of Mariners and just Marinas proper. Mariners, Marinas. I'm trying not to be ultra weeb with my sabernesses. For those who don't know, Io de Scylla was an enemy in Saint Seiya. He was a bit of a jabroni though. Like, he was billed as a big deal because he was part of like one of the enemy elites. But his power is like a really crappy version of Lei Wulong's animal stances. Well, you have to understand, like, Saint Seiya, when it came to words like that, it was mad English. Are you a Kraken fan? What, Isaac? Nah. If I gotta be honest, when it comes to Yoga rivals, I'm definitely more of a Hagen fan. I just think the power of fire and ice is really cool, as opposed to just another ice guy, since that's all really Yoga faced. He only faced ice people, so at least Hagen mixed it up. He had fire too. Well, the reason why that is I've seen it spelled Mariners in certain English dubs.
I've got to keep moving forward.
So, Marinas, the Mariners. It's just, when they say in Japanese, it sounds like Marinas, but I've seen it spelled Mariner otherwise. So I'm gonna call it Marina just to be safe, like I had to. Keep in mind. Alright, let me focus Smash. Sorry. Scylla's about to get KO'd. I got caught up in my Seiya language in English. I only watch it sub. Because for a long time, that's all I could watch it with. And that just becomes stuck with it. Because we have a proper English dub that lasted the whole series until it came on Netflix last year. Anyway.
With great power comes a great
So right now, Scylla is trying to make this solo comeback. He's off a pretty good start. He is just going to do it. He did it. Don't drop this. Don't drop this. Good stuff. Okay, Scylla is up 1-0. Anyway, I actually got Spanish. I'm not talking about the Spanish Marinas. I'm talking what the Japanese said when they're describing Poseidon's elite warriors, of which Scylla references. Io de Scylla was a character in Saint Seiya. And considering the main evil artifact in that arc was called the main breadwinner, which is a really, really strange thing to say.
Ready.
I can't trust that particular Japanese show enough to make that distinction between Mariners and Marinas.
My spider sense is tingling. Now's my
Yes,
chance.
thank you.
Webbing's custom made. Tensile strength form.
We can talk all day about this. Me and Tyson about that life. Anyway. So right now it's Chun-Li and Spider-Man. They are up 1-0. Io de Scylla is putting the boost to CustomKristoff. Nice. Try to go reset, but good stuff, Kristoff, getting away from that mess. Thanos trying to get out. He has a parry, but oh no. Trade, and that trade did not work out at all in Kristoff's favor. That's a knockdown. That could actually continue hitting Thanos, and it does. Alright, finally Thanos is out. He lands on the ground, he can get out of that now. Thanos is back in, trying to stop the bleeding from Sigma. Alas, they are both being taken for a ride, of which it has a very awful landing. Good stuff. Yeah, this is rough. He's not going to do it. Scylla is... Yeah, he's up. No, maybe not! Commentator's curse. Alright, that has his ability, and no matter what you did, you're getting hit by that and dying. Would have chipped you out, or would just got hit raw and then you're dead.
There's more to
Good stuff. You objected this ability of the Super R2. Scylla up 2-0. For sure this time. Doing the Marinas proud. I'm gonna call him that from now on. You happy, Vest? Yeah, he got third last time, Jako, man. It should be up. The last one should be up on Arturo's channel soon. As of this recording, by the way, this is also going up on Arturo's channel, NYCFurby on YouTube. If you're watching this particular stream from that YouTube, welcome to Mahvelous Meetings. Right now, we are in the leader's quarters with Io de Scylla, trying to put the final nail in CustomKristoff's coffin. Trying to bring him in a watery grave, as most marinas tend to do, being they live in the bottom of the sea. So let us see what Kristoff has to say about that. Nice. Good. I was wondering, there's going to be a mix coming. I knew it was happening as soon as Thanos started lunging like that. So there's going to be a high-low mix coming, and Scylla got hit by it, and he's lucky it wasn't worse. There are those big kick loops. Yeah, when I play Spider-Man, I always go for the coming at you loops. So it's nice seeing those corner kick loops, just because I don't see them often. But they do look pretty fun. I like the stun that loop has. That thing hits you down a long time. Hopefully Jako, man, comes with something Shoto finals. But given that he's come from the loser side, I wouldn't blame him just wants to go for his best team. Given there is money on the line here, Mahvelous Meetings got a $40 pot, and we are going to distribute a good deal of prize money to the first, second, and third place of this tournament. These EX Bird combos. And Stone got away. I was thinking maybe that Stun was going to catch him, but nope. Swat. Good swat got the overhead too. And that could actually seal the deal for Sigma. Yes, I like it. Never mind. So, maybe, so that move, I've seen people OTG with it. I don't know if that web was going to do that, because I don't see that set up too often, but no worries. Scylla moves forward 3-0.
There's more to fighting than brute strength.
I'm all for girl power, so I'm not going easy on you.
Ready.
Okie dokie. So that's smart though. Using the laser arrow to start. But you had a feeling that just by the nature of how Hawkeye's zoning works, that he might try keeping things at a horizontal angle. So going for the laser arrow to catch an enemy trying to jump away is not the worst idea to open a match, especially around that distance. Something that gives me anxiety with playing as Hawkeye is when someone tries to crouch me, because even though I do have crouch life punch, I have to time it at the exact time fight starts. That can take some practice, especially because both Gamora and Dante have great buttons. Crouch life punch is good, but I don't know if it's Gamora button good. Baiting that Gamma charge, and this will be a big birthday present for Gamora and Dante. Astral, Aurora trying to make it happen. Got the guns. Hawkeye tried getting away, but again, thanks to up block protection, or lack thereof, Hawkeye got caught, and this is going to sting. Big swat, gets the Gamma charge, and gets some rain arrows. The combo is still going, gets the poison as well, that's major. There's not even much help to play with, so a stray hit with poison could spell disaster for Dante. Thankfully, Gamora's here to save the day, and do some gun loops. Oh no, get down some doodle. Neutral is controlled by Dante. Fails to control neutral. Even on with the controls neutral. My goodness. And there's that Gamma charge. War just stayed in place and ate it. And yes, HulkPolan and Kabak are sharing counts. That threw me off the last time. But they are sharing counts as they live in the same area, so they decide to run this tournament together in the same home, is my assumption. So yeah, pretty cool to have the kind of bond where you can join an online tournament together in a situation. HulkPolan's up 1-0 on Astral Aurora.
Always on the mark.
So Vest, as I said earlier, if you were listening, which I really hope you were, if for some reason we cannot air a match due to people sharing houses, or they can't connect no matter what, I would air those replays through their fight card. Because that fight card has a spot for 5 replays. And we have done this before on stream. We actually recorded a pools match doing that because Kabak and Polan paced each other. It's actually really cool.
Ready.
I don't know it's possible. If Jako Man does win losers finals and HulkPolan goes all the way, you could have Kabak versus Polan grand finals, and we'd have to wait for it to happen, and then we would air it through fight card. When there is a will, there is a way. Anyway, I'm not going to argue semantics to actually get there, but it's technically possible, but we'll have to see what happens in losers finals. Because even though, even if Polan does win, still to get past Io de Scylla, who is a mariner, I will say it properly next time. None of this English nonsense. Anyway, I see Jakeman already popping off about that possibility. We'll see what happens. Yeah, on paper, Ghost Rider definitely wins versus Hulk in this game, but who knows? It's always one to sleep on. Got him. Bah. It's gonna be rough for Aurora to come back. I think Colyn has got this. And as I said, that's actually why I said it. Knowing the commentators first happens every single time I start to call a match, I said that on purpose to try and make this more competitive. And right now, Aurora is trying to make that solo comeback. And the good news is, if you do, because she has all this bar, she could block out a resurrection by popping the time stone. Got him. Maybe not. Never mind, she's gonna pop it early. I was saying she was gonna try and prevent resurrection, but because she knew if she ate that she'd be dead, she had no choice but to use the time storm. That made no difference. Ah, no, you missed the loop. Unfortunate. Uh-oh. Caught me a fish. Or not. HulkPolan up 2-0.
Always on the mark.
Alrighty, so HulkPolan is on set point. So last time we ran Mahvelous, we had a ton of 3-2s, but we've had, I think, 1 or 2 this whole tournament. So right now we're kind of ending on a quick note, but let's see if Aurora can slow the pace a bit and climb out of this 2-0 deficit. Will there be a reverse 3-0? Having this kind of start is a good way to ensure that. This combo is still going on. Ice. Oh, nah, fell out just in time. Yeah, I think Dante does have some measure of lockdown with that ice. So we were starting to see it there. You saw how much damage Hulk took during that sequence, even though there wasn't really much in the way of meter being spent. Got him. And that could potentially... No, not enough bar. No, that's bar. Good, good. I'm about to say there was a bar, but there was at the end. That was a race to build bar, because if you did not, that would have been a counter switch. That meant it would have been halted. It would have been a lot harder to kill Gamora in that situation. What were you swinging with? What were you swinging with? This could be the end of Dante, to be honest.
Time for the finale.
Yeah, this is the end. No, you fell out! You hesitated! No! Boom! And now you didn't end it. Goodness. Walking forward like that, playing with your food, is not the way to do it, my friend. But that definitely is. HulkPolan moves forward 3-0. He'll be facing Io de Scylla of the Mariners in loser semis action. And by the way, Brett, if you are still watching, I am a Ducks fan, but I like the old Duck colors during the Paul Correa era.
Ready.
Alrighty, Scylla Io is going to try and get through this melee. Now I think this match actually happened earlier, if I recall correctly. Because we're talking about Max the Spider just blowing up Hawkeye when he tries to throw out some arrows. And as long as Spider-Man has bar, that is a real threat you have to consider. Yeah, there you go. I was saying earlier, those light arrows can confirm into Gimlet, and that leads to big follow-ups. And also because he got hit in the air with... Press something? Yeah, I figured. And as I was saying earlier, because those rain arrows are fully active by the time animation finishes, even if you hit Hawkeye, that's not going to stop from coming down. Other moves like that are different. Like, I know if you hit Dormammu doing a Dark Hole, going to phase, not the same for rain arrows. Got hit. Yeah, there's no way getting out of that one. And also, because the way tracking works, as well as tagging, if Spider-Man were to... Oh, no. Convert. Alright, Spider-Man could have been dead like twice over. Getting hit by that stray arrow into a blast. It's possible he is saving bar, knowing he can kill Spider-Man here. No, it avoided again! Where is my hurt box? Ugh, how frustrating. As I was saying earlier, I was playing a local Jedi Dante, and Jedi has a weird hurt box where giblets completely miss him, even when they shouldn't. It's quite mad as a Hawkeye. That's the second time we've seen that this tournament get hit by it. Yeah, I figured. That time she wasn't going to get over the projectile because that bomb is not necessarily a projectile, so it wouldn't work the same as the Hyoku-sen avoiding things like arc divide and stuff. Nice, stop in the tracks of the... Alright, pop it. Don't let him revive. There you go. I was worried for a second that you were going to let her revive for free. But luckily, Chun-Li is still stuck by herself. Spider-Man's down for the count. Boom, 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 and Gimlet sealing the deal. Poland's up 1-0.
Good.
Always on the mark.
again. It's the fight to get in, and this time he does capitalize off that laser arrow. As much as I love laser arrows in the anti-air, it is kind of difficult to combo off of effectively just because of the angle you hit them at. They fall at a kind of a strange speed, so it's easy to botch the follow-up depending just how high they are. Make your timing pretty... Oh no, he got the wrong arrow. You want to go for the back heavy punch here in that situation, you didn't know. Crunch. Big squish, and... Ah, there you going. No zip for you. No zip for you. Oh no, this is the ground bounce. No worries, it's sliding right into the DMs, and then drop the fan hammer on him with the Gamma Crush. Watch the air, and yeah, Resurrection. Gotta do it early at this point. Such a life deficit, there is no point trying to lock out the other guy's Resurrection. Like, it's now or never right now for EO to Scylla. Oh, the stun goes on forever. You swing it? Yeah, about to say, it's only going to hit Spider-Man, so Spider-Man being in the air actually saves you from getting a full brunt of that Sagittarius Gimlet arrow. Still going, still going. Maybe, yeah, about to say, too high in the air to really get that mix. Nice, get out of there. Chip? What are you going to chip with? Yeah, about to say, maybe, I was thinking Hulk could try going for a Gamma Crush, but there's no guarantee Spider-Man would still be there when he went down. And again, you have so much life, you can afford to do more patience. Because it's not like Scylla's going to have much room to resurrect if their characters die again. The thing is, Hulk's running low on health. Make something happen, you gotta make it happen now. Or you might lose Hulk, and then you have to resurrect and hope your character get happy birthday and you're dead all over. Keep down. Alright, so Resurrection Fest time.
One beat down coming.
Good air throw. That could finish. Oh no, look too soon.
Hold that thought.
Oh no, that's unfortunate. What a choke job. Man, if you lose this, Colyn, I don't know. That was all you. That was... This is still yours to lose. My goodness, this could have been over much sooner. Got him. No, not. There you go. Word for a sec. Oh no, happy birthday. Yeah, thankfully, the Gimlet was active before that tag was. And now it's anyone's game. The raw launcher, but you didn't get the follow-up. No! Finish it! Just chase after her. Do like an ABC combo or something. What a... Oh no! Scylla EO hangs in there and commits highway robbery at the Keto Estate. Whew. Scylla ties it at 1. No, this is playing with your food and then choking on it and someone doesn't Heimlich you in time. Cause of death, playing with your food and then getting it stuck in your throat.
Ready. Fight.
Goodness, looking like my Phoenix Suns in last year's finals with that choke job. Goodness.
Here we go.
I'm start calling HulkPolan CustomKristoff or something with that kind of choke job. Looking like a Game 4 Chris Paul on skates. Anyway, big raw launch. This time he actually went the right direction. Yeah, if you get those raw launches, make the most of it, man. Big happy birthday. So, right now, Poland's doing a redemption arc. He is having a fantastic game right now. The thing is, he had a fantastic game last time, and it still resulted in a Scylla victory. He got him. No, maybe not, because you had Meat Shield Hulk still out in front. Alright, time to come at you, Loops. Ended short with a big kick. Got that side switch. It's still going. And locked in. Who'd you get?
My spider sense is tingling.
This is smart. So now this puts pressure on Spider-Man to try and stop Chun-Li from getting hit. And there is no meter to Maximum Spider just yet, so he has to sit in the zoning for a little bit longer. There you go. That time it converted off the laser arrow. Thing is resurrection time. Good command throw. Unfortunately, Spider-Man's taking Hulk for a ride, as is Chun-Li. Pops to level 3, and boom. Nice. Watch it. Maybe? I'm not gonna play the Jane. Alright, that's gonna suck. It's not gonna suck. Getting caught with that low, that low overhead, that has to stink. It's not a low attack, just like a low ceiling overhead. And Scylla is still looking to steal this set away. This is going to be the second game in a row where Colyn has commanding start, only to blow it if he doesn't finish this. Because even if he resurrects, yeah, pop it. Might as well pop this point. Where are you going? Where are you going trying to web zip with that big of a hitbox waiting for you? HulkPolan steals it right back. He's now up 2-1.
Avengers
Ready.
Okay, so as you've seen these last two games, meant to be nothing. Not when you have a, he got him.
with great power comes a great beat
Yeah, he didn't tag in time, so unfortunately Hulk had to eat. Oh, wow! Okay. That wasn't a forced laugh, by the way. That was just like a shocked laugh. I didn't think that bomber was still there. And thankfully for Scylla, didn't do too much to diminish that life lead. My goodness. Watch it. Oh god, good overhead, and Hulk's in trouble. I think Hulk should be down for the count at the moment. Yeah, that's done. Alright, time to resurrect him. Don't waste time.
One beat down coming.
Yeah, don't waste time. You have to resurrect at that point.
Get comfy. Hold that guard.
You're not gonna work. It's not how it works. I don't know why I try to make that call out Colyn. Maybe you just don't want Hulk in there. But that's a few times now that's happened. And the last time that happened, Colyn got punished badly. Uh-oh, you got caught low. And still time for birthdays, and because Spider-Man pushed him out, you had that shudder stun there to keep that combo going.
Right on the mark.
Get him? Yeah, I figured not. Again, Colyn on set point, but this is looking like EO's game to lose. And already, even if you manage to, alright, this is a problem. You have to be sure you take someone out! Colyn, what are you doing? Alright, no worries, resurrection time. This time you didn't run to a bomb after forgetting about it. But you did run into that, and it is still going on. This combo is still going on, and that's going to take out somebody. And that might be the end. You still press the button? Thankfully not. Big gamut charge, and Colyn takes a thriller 3-1. Good stuff, my friend. Next up is... Alright, let me update the bracket before I go any further.
He will be left standing. Ready. Fight.
Yeah, not gonna hit him. Sadly, Nemesis got hit when he got tagged without the gimlet. Oh no, actually got him behind. You could have caught Hawkeye recovery there, maybe expecting an active switch or something, I'm not sure. Either way, it's Jako Man and HulkPolan in losers finals, and HulkPolan has a strong start right now, but as we saw in the last set, that does not mean much. Things can change very quick if you're not careful. And that seems to be happening right now. Got the hard knockdown, didn't get the big overhead. Nemesis. Alright, battle of armor now. We have Nemesis hyper armor and Hulk with hyper armor. Let's see what happens. I wonder... Yeah, I figured that move. That move would be very helpful in this matchup when it's Nemesis and Hulk. Using those big noodles is going to stop a lot of Hulk's offense. Oh no, that's a birthday. That stinks. That's a big birthday. And luckily, that Gamma Crush only grazed him. Or was not finishing his move. That's a couple of times there you could have taken out Nemesis. Yeah, XC, I'm kind of disappointed that we're not going to see Ryu in this tournament at the end of Jako. So, whatever. Maybe next time. Same time, though, there'd be a chance if Jako Man survives this. Big blast, and you're going to get a combo. It's a birthday, too. So this might shift things around back in his favor, because when you do that, you're going to have the partner character still stuck in the fire tornado. Still going on, and there is another tornado going. Still going. Still going strong. Jako Man up 1-0.
Ready. Fight.
Here we go. I had to clear out some hard drive space so we can make room for the Mahvelous that's about to happen. I'm doing an offline recording, and I'm trying to get the best quality possible, but I forgot to leave some stuff, and I just got to do so. No worries, I will empty up my recycle bin after this. Anyway, so once again, HulkPolan off to a decent start, but I've said that a number of times now. And every single time, his opponent managed to cut it close. Let's see if HulkPolan, after several close calls now these last few games, can try and keep momentum. And, oh no, didn't get the poison. I was going to be a poison at the end, and then bring in Hulk. The good news is, there's a lot of damage going on right now. And Ghost Rider's in trouble. Unlike the last couple opponents, there is no resurrection to save Jako Man should something happen, because he is using the time stone. And I'm listening to XC. So yeah, you said earlier, both Nemesis and Ghost Rider have a lot of good tools to stop Hulk. But you can never sleep on anyone in this game, especially at this level. This is losers finals. There are a lot of pretty strong players this tournament. So even if on paper there's a matchup problem, it's still a tag game. And that means the matchup can shift drastically depending on which partner is still available to play. So yeah, doing that is going to hold from just going in like crazy. Oh no, that could have been it. Please, Colyn, finish your food. I mean, if you just see that, just go for like a gimper on the ground or something. Just OTG him. Because, man, you had so many games you could have won, and that's what happens. Yeah, I know that much. All right. Big air throw, and Colyn ties it at 1. Tournament nerves are real for HulkPolan, but finally he's on the board, and we'll see if now that he has finally kept momentum, let's see how long he can.
Ready.
Nice good evasion, but a big swat. And here comes Nemesis. Ghost Rider nearly avoided that damage charge and punished accordingly. Yeah, jump heavy punch for Ghost Rider this game is super good against the active switch. Keeping Hawkeye at bay. Hulk is still stuck there. He has to use that wall. Yeah, that's one way Hulk get out of that. He can use the wall jump where he clears mad distance. Sadly, he was caught swinging, and that's what happens. Some kind of mix coming at that fire tornado. So yeah, for those who didn't know, if you are new to Marvel Infinite, watching this on Arturo's channel, or watching it here on 2nd through 9, when you do a super, you cannot counter switch
Time to get serious.
until that super window stops. So that's why he popped the Storm, just to avoid the mix, and to avoid potentially getting cut off in case he did get hit. Because there'd be no way to get out if he did. Someone got hit. Not the right one, sadly. Not the right one. Good job blocking all that, but it wasn't much longer. Both of them might be taken out together at this point. Hulk survived, only to get launched up and knocked down. Yeah, that is something that this team does very well. If there's a partner trying to get out, but he gets caught, Jako Man can just keep hitting him for a long time. The more bar he has, the longer he hits that guy, thanks to the setup he has with Fire Tornado. And that's exactly what happened there. Jako Man is now up 2-1.
Ready. Fight.
And got him again with that jump heavy punch. Jako is on set point, and if he wins this, he will be going on to the grand finals to rematch Kabak, who is right now in the house of HulkPolan, or HulkPolan in the house of Kabak. That's going to be quite the interaction. I'll have to interview HulkPolan and Kabak afterwards on what the mentality is when you have two people in the same house in top 3. And how do you prepare in case one of your buddies gets knocked out by the other guy? It's a question you don't hear very often in online tournaments, but you might as well ask it just to know what it's like. It's got to be a unique experience. Uh-oh, Hulk tried to swing, but caught nothing but air thanks to the time stone. And that long linger. This is Marvel Acres, ladies and gentlemen. And there might not be a roll cancel, but rolls are quite invincible. How you doing, Bananas? Good to see you. Bruton Gaming, thank you for rating. Hope you're enjoying the show. You're coming just in the nick of time. It is Losers Finals, and Jako Man is up 2-1. Jako Mania is trying to run wild, and we shall see if it does. I would love to see that for you, as I said many times earlier, but Ghost Rider Nemesis is still a treat to watch. Monster Motors Incorporated. And it's time to shell some seatbelts. Time for some whiplash. Ape that reflect right in the face thanks to all that armor that move has. No reflect you there, but no! You tried to swing, but you extend your hurt box just a bit for that bomb arrow. No difference though. He's down. The sad news is not for long, because here comes a Soul Storm. Hulk is right back up. And I've seen some pretty good combos with Colyn using the Soul Storm. Oh no, let him fall down. I was thinking he would smack down at the end, and then there'll be that Hawkeye fall I seen earlier. The throw, not gonna hurt much though, thanks to the throw skill. With Poison Will. Oh no, canceled out because of the bomb arrow. Boom. He got them both! Out! Clutch! Wow! Colyn is now the one showing the comeback factor. Watch it. Yeah, I figured not that situation. This is not gonna have no stun to kill. Down to the wire. Hard knockdown. Oki. Yep, do it. And you're caught swinging again. That's gonna take him down for good this time. What is the setup going to be? Alright, got the cross up and another cross up, but Not much of a follow-up. Even though Hulk wins, or Hulk loses matchup against both characters, you don't want to give him any kind of room to work like you are right now. No! Did it too soon! Wow! Watch yourself. Down to the wire right now, ladies and gentlemen. Rough. Rough right now. And Jako still has a storm to burn. But right now he's trying to build bars so he can chip out fire from there because he has no bar right now. The thing is, if he gets too careless like this, alright, there you go. Finally caught HulkPolan sleeping with that crouch heavy punch.
You have challenged my hellspawn.
Jako man moves forward to grand finals. Sadly, no Ryu today. Unfortunate. Maybe next time. Grand finals, everybody! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, in the loser side, we have the maestro of Jako Mania himself, Jako Man. And on winner's side, we have a former Mama champion, Kabak. Very nice indeed. Let's get hyped. Nice. Caught him with a big uppercut. And as did Dormammu. Wait, no, I had a brain fart. No, that's a stand heavy kick that he did. That big burn that Ghost Rider says, the ground run thing. Ugh. Yeah, I'm preparing for a grand final for you because I didn't promise somebody that. But alas, Jako Man said because money's in the line, I'll have to make team. I did not realize putting money down was going to stymie my ambitions for Ryu winning a Mahvelous, but alas, next time I will be specific. For now though, I'm going to stop lamenting that, enjoy some high grand finals gameplay, because Dormammu is... no! Maybe not! How did a commentator's curse happen with a super like that? I thought for sure he was down. Wow, I have never... Alright, that's going to hit him for sure. Right on the button. Alright. Oh, Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider didn't catch Dante. That's interesting. With the good, but you're going to run out of... Yeah, do it. That case, when the box does happen... Yeah, never mind. Didn't need it. J-Man up 1-0.
Spectacular!
Yeah. So to anyone I might have promised for Ryu winning Mahvelous, maybe next time. Jaco's going on with his main team for now. I do love me some Nemesis. I'd love to see Ghost Rider, so it all works out. Nemesis is one of the old style of graded YouTube videos. Yeah, I would as well. I agree with Nemesis. And right now, he is doing a great job proving his point by completely smashing Dante Dormammu in the face. Jako Mania is running complete wild right now. Here, lock the box. We also have Ghost Rider in the box. You notice whenever there is a Space Form character to deal with, Jako Man always makes sure Ghost Rider is the one who has to take the box and knows it's coming. That is on purpose because he defends himself extremely well in the box he has to with his supers. He chose not to burn any there, but no, eating the stocking player is not the best option. Maybe, yeah, that's odd. You had to know Nemesis taking that. Look at all the stun. He could get a, yeah, good. I was about to say, he could get a level 3 there with that kind of stun. Watch it. Oh no, caught from behind. Here comes Nemesis. So all that bar we talked about, it's gone now. And you have to make sure you take the guy down. Here comes the box. But you're going to... No, he doesn't have the theater for it. Okay, now he does. He's going for the air rocket. I guess he wanted to save the stun. Now, good job. Wait for him to do something, and then once he... Yeah, there you go. That's one of the anti-box moves that burn a lot of time. The thing is, you don't have much time to do it with. Oh no, you were still... No, you could have finished your food there! That was it! Well, the storm's over at least. But my goodness, Dante has all the bar he needs to make things hurt. Oh, too far away to get that stand heavy kick into the whips. Good throw break from Dante. Here's the rain, and that could be the end of Nemesis, I gotta be quite honest. Yeah, that's the end. Alright, Ghost Rider Dante. Good job blocking that mix, only to get hit by another one. I think... Yeah, I'm about to say, not quite. Jako Man up 2-0, but Kabak is definitely finding his footing.
You have challenged
Jako Mania is still running wild, but not quite as wild as it once did. Either that or Kabak Mania is just that much more powerful. So Jako Mania, have you met your match?
Ready. Fight.
Good. Good job anticipating that Ghost Rider is going upwards. Nice, good job. I like that too. Saying good job on really good stuff. I like how Jake is using base maneuvers to keep something in the corner. And in doing so, he is punishing the back for being too eager to lock down. Good job to cross up, and he got a little bit more of a birthday afterwards. Not a particularly big birthday gift card, but decent enough. I don't think so. Yeah, about to say, because Nemesis on the way out and waiting to finish. Watch it! Good stuff. He's so far away. So this is good. You can get full combos here because he's so far away. It's still going. That was smart. Good stuff, Jacob. Alright, yeah, take the SWAT. Doesn't make a difference. Nemesis has all this health. Doesn't have to worry about that much. Smackdown, and now that he has his corner, there's some really serious run happening thanks to Nemesis' big hitbox. He got left roll away, and he did get quite enough for a conversion, but he did put Nemesis back in the corner. Watch out for that Hellbreaker, and now you are stuck in place, so even though you have a Storm Burst, not going to help you much. Alright, you're always active, and good. Whip it good. Whip it good. That's a big birthday. And he has all this bars, so Ghost Rider's back in. And because he has the Time Storm on, he gets to just keep it going. The big pop-off. He's calling his shots. That's not even the end! There's gonna be something if you blow it because you did that. There you go. Brackets reset. Jako Man is up 3-0. Which means the bracket is reset, as I said a moment ago. And we have this big fat L next to Kabak's name. Uh-oh. So, is it time? I'm trying not to get my hopes up. So this could go either way. If it's not the cover athlete that I asked for from Jako, Kabak, if I recall correctly, is a big body player. So we might be seeing Hagar. No!
Try.
No, sadly, Stone Dome, we're not seeing him today. So Jako told me because he asked me last night, is there money line? I said yes, and then he said, oh, no Ryu then. And I was like, what? I'd pay to see Ryu win. I know, XC, I'm upset about it. I'm trying not to be, I'm trying to be impartial, but it's hard because I've known Jako for this long. Anyway. Yeah, he said because I put money down, there would not be Ryu, and to me that seems pretty backwards. But, alas. I was expecting a character change, at least on Kabak's end, if something was going to happen. Because I remember the last term, which again should be up pretty soon on our tourist channel, he had a big body team that did really well. Dante Dormammu is now his #1 option, apparently. Anyway, so looks like maybe all Kabak needed was just a breath and try and turn this around, because I said earlier that Jako is running wild. It seems he stopped his tracks a bit, because now goes all by himself. The good news, he has 3 bars and he just wasted a lot of that space meter because of how much you have to expect that motorcycle bucks. However, it makes no difference. This is likely me. Alright, walk down. Next time. Next time, watch your feet. You're gone. Or not. And watch it, watch it. And the moment. Alright, let's see. Jacomania is tensing up right now. Is it gonna run wild or is it fine? There we go. Jacomania has been silenced. If only for a moment, Kabak is now up 1-0 in this Grand Finals reset.
Jackpot! I win again.
And real XC, is it wrong for me to hope? For real? It shouldn't be.
Ready.
Alright. So I do like how much Kabak has kind of weathered this, however. That's a big benefit coming from Winter's side. Alright. I get ya, XC. It's just, I thought it'd be realistic when I kept seeing it in the gauntlet. But then I said money was on the line, and then that was the end of that. So, that's on me. Anyway, let me get back to the actual mix. The benefit from going on Winter's side is when you eat enough of these mixes, you can adapt. And having a Winter's side gives you 3 games to adapt to that, so you become wise to it. And we're seeing that now come back. Alright, that's going to hit him pretty heavy. Oh, maybe not interrupt thanks to spell. That could have been much worse. And it seems to be just getting worse and worse for Jako. Caught swinging. But, alright, just let them both get hit. That's actually the opportunity that Jako was looking for. I understand, Bananas. I understand. Yeah, that's big. This is a big momentum shift. As Stone Note said in the chat, that was exactly what Jacob Man needed. I was thinking that Kabak may have patience, but one mistake was all it took. And look, that's that, yeah, that's that, host partner we were talking about earlier, how Nemesis excels with that. And that's going to finish off Dormammu. So it is now tied at 1, most likely.
You have challenged my Hellspawn power and lost.
Ready.
Nice. Whipped it good. And Jacomania is starting to pick up the pace of it. Alright, now it's running wild. With this kind of life lead, now it is running wild. Officially. Down. And Dante's not coming back. That's actually a pretty good cash out. When a character like Dante is still lingering, he can steal games from you pretty quick, as we saw earlier with other sets. So if you gotta spend every resource to kill Dante, go for it. That's one character you don't want to see again, especially when the other guy doesn't have a soul stone to break it back. However, Dormammu is still top tier nonsense, so he can make the solo comeback himself. Dante Dormammu, by many estimates, is the best team in the game. I've heard some people say Zero Dante, but Dante Dorm is the one that wins all the tournaments, so I'll leave with Dante Dormammu for now. I think Real XG is completely disagreeing me about the respect thing for this kill Dante. So no worries. We'll see who's right in the end. Actually, pretty good combo. I like that side switch he did too. That was sick. Still time to make it happen. Level 3.
What's wrong?
And that's pretty early in the scaling, so this is going to suck. Thankfully, Nemesis has insane guts. It's not going to hurt too much. Uh-oh. Hit the wrong guy, and that should be the end, maybe? Yeah, that's the end. Jako Man is on tournament point. It's running wild, brother. Alright, Jako Man is making it happen, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, I might have been joking about Ryu. Well, not joking, I was kind of serious. I wasn't quite disappointed about seeing him. I might have been hoping for Ryu, but all the same, Jako Mania is a fantastic player. And as I've said earlier, he's like the Bass of Marvel Infinite. And I love having guys like that. I want to nurture people like that in every game if I can, because people like them are what keep the FGC alive. Not just like the sponsors or the tour organizers in general, but those who will stand by a game no matter what, whether it's popular, whether it's fading away, whether it's never popular again with. You need people like that in every scene, and that's what Jako Man does in Marvel Infinite. So, shout out to Jako Man for showing up, making it happen. Let's see if Kabak can spoil all the praise I'm giving him by taking another Mahvelous meeting. Right, Nemesis, I think that Nemesis has all this health. Actually, probably why it's a good thing for Nemesis there, Ryu. I think Ryu is a average 1,000 health character. Nemesis has all this speed. And because he has all this speed, even if he gets those big overheads hit on him because he's so tall, he can just sit there and take it. And that can make a big difference versus Dormammu, because his level 3 hurts so much. So yeah, I understand completely. I think Jako Man does want to win, and this is the key to do it with this situation. This game is just flashing by right now. This is one heck of a grand finals too. Mod Jet, Fire Tornado, and flip them both. This actually might do this. It's not going to kill in this sequence, but alright, no! Putting the pressure on him, and again, because it's still going on, it's a birthday, and he has the time storm going, he can keep those active switch stuns going. When you are doing a combo, and that active switch rush happens, that has a ton more stun than most other moves in this game. And that's why you keep this thing going as long as you can. That's done. Jako Mania has not only run wild, it has stampeded through the competition. Jako Man is your November 2021 Mahvelous Meetings champion. Good stuff, Jako Man, for real. I will PayPal you and the other people in top 3 by this